This is SuperNiglet from Team FSU, and I'm here to share a deck profile with you. My 6 Samurais. I just finished this deck recently, and I feel like I should share it with all of you. Alright, let's start off. 2 Grandmaster of the 6 Samurais. I run 2 of him because you can only have 1 of him on the field, and he's great to search out with Gateway of the 6. So I'd run 3 of him, but you can only have 1 on the field, so I'd run 2. Hand of the 6 Samurai, Yugioh. Hand of the 6 Samurai, you're able to tribute any 6 Samurai monster, including itself, to destroy 1 monster on the field. But Yugioh has a little something more unique to it. You can tribute another 6 Samurai monster to destroy 1 card on the field. So it's pretty much less specific to pop a card. So I'd run 1 hand and 1 Yugioh. 2 Kageki to special summon lower leveled 6 Samurai monsters such as Kagemusha to synchro summon Shien, or any 5-star synchro that I have in my extra deck. We'll get to that later. 3 Kizons. He is the staple of the deck, and see, when there's another 6 Samurai monsters out in the field, you can special summon him. So he's pretty much the staple main beater of the deck for a 4-star. 2 Elders for turtle power. When there's no monsters on the field, and when there's no monsters on my side of the field, and there's monsters on your side of the field, I can special summon him. So easy to special summon after normal summon. 3 Kagemushas because he's the only tuner in my deck. He's pretty good for special summoning, so I can synchro summon. 1 Anishi Shien's Chancellor. Shien's Chancellor, basically, I can banish 2 6 Samurai monsters to special summon him, and I can pop 1 card in the field once per turn, but he can't attack. 1 Zanji. Zanji, I just use Zanji as a 1-up because when he attacks a monster, at the end of the damage step, it must be destroyed. 1 Great Shogun Shien, I would run 2, but it clogs up my hand. He's a 7-star monster, but he's really good for a 7-star monster. When there's 2 or more 6 Samurai monsters out in the field, I can special summon him. So that's pretty good for a beater to easily summon. 1 Yaichi to destroy set, spell, and trap cards. And 1 Anishi. I just use him for the 4-star to overlay or something like that, but his effect can be good sometimes, even though it has more of a downside to it. You can banish 2 6 Samurai monsters on either player's turn to target 1 monster and return it to the hand. Alright, now on to the spell cards.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna close it in 15
minutes.
Alright.
3 Shien Smoke Signal. Easy to search out level 3 or lower 6 Samurai monsters. And I'd add 1 Reinforcement of the Army because 3 Shien Smoke Signal isn't enough.
Can I give you a piece of advice? Don't teach them, they'll beat you.
What?
Don't teach them, then they'll beat you.
3 6 Samurai United. Easy for draw power. Every time a normal special summon a 6 Samurai monster, I can put a counter on this, and the maximum is 2. I can tribute it to draw 2 cards or 1 card. 1 MST because I already have Yaichi. 1 Dark Coal. Shien Smoke Signal. Shien's Castle of Mist and Temple of the 6. Temple of the 6 is basically every time I normal or special summon a 6 Samurai monster, I can put 1 counter on this, and for each counter on this card, my opponent's monsters lose 100 attack points for each one. And Shien's Castle of Mist. When my opponent attacks a 6 Samurai monster, at the damage calculation, your monster loses 500 attack points. 1 Pot of Duality, just for searching out, even though I can't special summon the same turn, so I only run 1. Gateway is really good. If I have 2 counters, a 6 Samurai monster gains 500 attack points. 4 counters, searching out a 6 Samurai monster. Or 6 counters, I can bring a Shien monster from my graveyard. 1 United We Stand, just to increase attack points. Monster Reborn, bring back a synchro that I can't bring back, like Shien or something. 1 Shien's Dojo, for each counter I put on this, I can tribute it to summon a monster whose level is equal than or less than the amount of counters I have on this. And 1 Solidarity, since my deck is full of warriors, easy to have on the field to my monsters gain attack points. Alright, on to the trap cards. 2 Fiendish Chain, for overpowered monsters trying to fuck up my strat. Easy. Oh shit. 3 Musakani Nagatamas. This is really good for a 6 Samurai deck. If there's a 6 Samurai monster out in the field and a spell card, trap card, or monster effect that targets a 6 Samurai monster activates, that targets any card, I can negate the activation and destroy it. Good for cards such as Hyperion or other things like that. 1 6-style dual wield. If I have only 1 attack position 6 Samurai monster on the field, I can target 2 cards on my opponent's side of the field and send them back to the hand. Pretty much like a super compulse or something like that. 1 Mirror Force. one bottomless, and one double-edged sword technique. I would add another, but I only have one. But it can bring back 2 6-Samurai monsters from my graveyard, and if so, I must take battle damage. Well, I must take effect damage equal to both of their attack points. So that's enough for the main deck. I'm going to go into the extra deck. Shark Fortress. For my deck, I always thought level 5 Xyz monster would be hard to summon, but it's not really all that hard. Shark Fortress, I can detach one, and I can choose one monster on the field, and that monster can attack twice. And you cannot target any monster for attacks besides this one. One Naturia Landois, easy for a 7-star, such as Grandmaster and Kagemusha combined to summon. I can discard one spell card to negate the activation of an effect monster's effect and destroy it. One Shien. Shien is the boss monster of my deck. Once per turn, I can negate the activation of a spell or trap card. And if he were to be destroyed, I can destroy another 6-Samurai monster instead. Number 61 Volcasaurus. As I said, level 5s are pretty much not that hard to summon for me. One Blade Armor Ninja for attacking twice, just popping cards in the field. One Crimson Blader, just to ruin my opponent's strats, such as Fire Kings or whatnot. If I destroy a monster by battle and send it to the graveyard, level 5 or higher monsters cannot be normal or special summoned. Colossal Fighter, just in case a lot of my 6-Sams are in the graveyard, he gains a lot of attack points. Number 49 Fortune Tune, just in case my life points are low. Each standby phase, I gain 500 life points. One Iron Chain Dragon. For people's strategies, the cards that go on top of the deck, I can use Iron Chain Dragon, inflict battle damage to them, and they lose 3 cards on the top of their deck. One Shadow Shien. Shien's not really that good, but he has 2,500 attack points, and he can make my weak Samurai's attack points become 2,000, so I'll just run him. Wind Up Zen Mains for ultimate defense. Scarred Warrior, basically the Xyz summon and whatnot. And if you cannot target another monster for attack besides him, he's pretty much just like Shark Fortress, but it's more easier to summon. Gravity Warrior for my mirror matches. Photon Popple Operative for defense position monsters for opponents that like to turtle a lot. Heroic Champion Excalibur, so I can double attack points and just beat down my opponent. And that's it for the extra deck. Alright? Subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profiles, duels, deck discussions, and everything and all that nonsense. Alright, later.